why you still doing all those things? I don't wanna brag in my stilo. More like only talking to my pillow.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today we got one from China. This is Hezhai or Hezhai, or Hezhai, I don't know. But, yeah, it's a hot and sour glass noodle. So that's what we're doing on this illustrious, wonderful episode. So it's got a lot of stuff in here. Man, I need to get a new one of these things. It doesn't want to stay in the middle perfectly. That would be nice. But, let's see. I want you to see everything. There's a lot of stuff in here. So we will crack it open and get it a-steeping. Let's see. Today is September 4th, 2024. Let's see if we can get this sucker open. These are often pretty hard to open, so that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But we will open it up well and nicely. So we've got the glass noodle. You add everything in and you fill water up to the line, which is right. Are we going to be able to see a line on this? Not. We'll figure it out. We've got this. I think this is tofu skin. I am unsure, but it unravels and it's kind of got a nice little consistency to it. Nice little texture. Like that. This will go from 5 to 8 minutes. And it'll be hopefully good. Alright. So it is Monday. Oh, it's Labor Day here. Happy Labor Day to everyone in labor. Little bits. Looks like some sesame seeds in there, maybe some veg. So that's sachet 2. Here we're now on to sachet number 3. It's a lot. Probably a bit of MSG in there. And then we've got our, I think this is going to be the spicy for the hot aspect of hot and sour. Yeah. A lot of Szechuan pepper. I'm thinking this probably isn't going to be one that I'm particularly fond of, but I could be wrong. It could have a nice balance to it. I've had ones that have like just way too much Szechuan pepper for my liking, and then ones that have been really nicely balanced. This one should be black vinegar. That's the sour aspect. Oh, most certainly. You know, when you get hot and sour soup at a U.S. Chinese restaurant, generally it's American Chinese. And American Chinese is made for the palates of people who are indigenous to this area, less so for people from China. But they want to make money, so yeah. Here comes our water. I'm just gonna go right to there. That's all the boiling water I got. So, and it said 5 to 8 minutes. I am doing 7 1/2. So let's lid it, put it to the side, and yeah. So it is a cloudy day here in beautiful downtown Kenmore, Washington. It's not hot. It's fall. It's definitely fall. And with fall, we will enjoy that. Included fork. Yeah. So my daughter's really excited. We went to H Mart yesterday and I got some new varieties to review, so that's cool. And one thing I also got was we saw these chopsticks. They're like training chopsticks. Generally, my thought on white people using chopsticks is a lot of the time I've heard people say things like, "Oh, it's so much more authentic. It tastes. It makes the experience so much better." It's like, I don't know. I have a bit of a problem with that. It just kind of makes me think, I'm going to eat this food. I'm going to pretend to be the culture that's eating the food. And it's just kind of cringy to me. I don't know. But she's a little girl. She wants to try it out. That's cool. And honestly, when I've been in Asia, I don't like to ask for a fork. I like to use chopsticks. And I don't want to put anybody on the spot when I'm in Taipei. Do you have a fork? Because probably they don't, because that's what everybody uses there. So my whole thing is basically a kind of when in Rome kind of thing. If I go to a ramen restaurant here and there isn't a fork, I know my wife's going to want a fork. When she was eating ramen, she's gluten-free now, so they might have a restaurant that has a gluten-free or a rice noodle variety. But anyways, I knew that if the chopsticks were just like too much for me, I don't use chopsticks. I don't. But when presented with the need to, I will, to the best of my ability. And usually if like I know in Taipei, once or twice they're like, "Oh, you don't use chopsticks, huh?" I'm like, "No," but that's okay. I'll figure it out. And they're like, "No. Let's see if we can get you a fork." So it's just like you got to make the effort in the right situation, and then if you're just at home like me, I'm not gonna. No. So yeah, I get a lot of people saying, "Dude, you need to start using chopsticks, bro," and stuff like that. It's just like I don't see it. I like I said, I liken it to the whole idea of like, I like hip hop, but I don't put shoe polish on my face when I listen to it. That's the kind of analogy that I get out of the whole thing. So yeah, but if you like using chopsticks, use chopsticks. It really doesn't matter. There's a big thing online. I've seen so many posts over the years. Here's this, you're doing it wrong. And it's like weird little things. Like if you don't use chopsticks, they'll be mad at you at a ramen restaurant. I've asked about this when I've been in Asia, and they're like, "Oh, well, it's food. If you use a utensil, you use it." It's just like the idea of it being like some kind of big thing is, there are cultural faux pas. Like if you have a bowl of rice and you stick chopsticks in it vertically, and then play with your phone and then eat and then stick them back. Vertical chopsticks are a thing. People in my ramen junkies group have, I think, kind of figured that you're not doing that in the group because it's considered very disrespectful. It looks like funeral incense. So that's a thing. So I try to respect cultures that way. But yeah, generally in Thailand, I thought was the interesting one. So in Thailand, they generally they use chopsticks, but they also use a fork and spoon. But they use a fork to kind of like rake food onto the spoon and then you eat it off the spoon, which I thought was interesting. It's like, that's the fun part of culture, is you get to learn about all these neat new different things that you never even thought were a thing. So my biggest advice to people is go to Asian grocery stores. If you don't go there and you're just trying to order all your stuff online, you're missing out. It's really nice to go there and to check out all the different stuff. Produce is really cheap. Produce is also really varied. You're not going to find water spinach at your local Fred Meyer, Safeway, Vons, Walmart. Never going to find it there. Not to say that the water spinach you're going to find like at H Mart is going to be all that wonderful, but you'll find it. You won't find durian at Walmart. That's for damn sure. So if you're looking for exotic fruits and vegetables, you'll find them there. You'll find instant noodle varieties that you haven't tried before. And if you want to try new stuff, dude, that's the way to go. Why is this not being as magnetic as it was? It needs to be more magnetic. Okay. Anyways, if you're hungry, eat. Yep. If you're hungry, eat. Glass noodle. So let's look at the thing I was telling you about first. Those little tightly wrapped things kind of unfurl. And I think this is tofu skin. If it's not, let me know. There's got a little chew to it. It's not a noodle. It's pretty good. A glass noodle. This may be, I mean, it looks to me, the packaging, the distributor label said glass noodle. This might be sweet potato thread. This could be bean thread, mung bean thread. I'm gonna go with that. And sweet potato. Here's our broth. As you can see, it's very oily. All right, Mimi, you want to try this one? She's curious about this one. She's also curious about the, what do you call it?
I've got some chopsticks.
Oh, yeah, there's your chopsticks, but we're not using those right now.
Yeah, we're not using them right now. What are you doing, Papa?
I'm reviewing hot and sour. Did you like that?
Yeah.
It is spicy, but you liked it?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. She likes it, folks. I know there's some peanuts in here somewhere. Do you want to try it, Miles?
No thanks.
Okay. Peanut imparts a nice little crunch. Yeah, those are good. All right. Let's plate this thing. Man, what's wrong with this mount? I don't know. Let's go like that. Center you. I still wish there was like an easy way to make this thing perfectly centered. I'm gonna try right there. We'll try that. Okay. This one was tricky too because the packaging, the label, wasn't one that I could remove. Oh, don't jump out. Okay, so we are going to add some pork. This is chashu I make here, and it's really quite good. If you look for on my channel, you'll find a chashu recipe. It's really easy. You just gotta score some pork belly. I gotta reload my fire machine. Okay, there's that. Go, go, go. Go on. Yeah, not cute. Not cute in the slightest. You got the sillies, folks. What did I use that knife for? I used it for something. I must have. I don't know where it is though. Did I just wash it and now I don't have it? 1 minute, folks. I need the. Alright, it's clean. So I will immediately make it dirty. This is a brand spanking new soft-boiled egg. Don't fall off, sucker. Cool. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna add some scallion. As the man once said, an unhealthy amount of scallion. Crushed red pepper. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day today. I gotta say, pretty stoked. If you've been following the show, you know that there was some tough days, but they seem to be going much better. Hooray. Super hooray. Okay. And we potato it. Thanks for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I've just been doing one review a day, and I think I'm going to stick to that, so it'll be a mystery. But I've got some cool stuff coming up. Some Korean varieties, some Vietnamese varieties, and should be a bunch of Japanese stuff that might be showing up tomorrow. Hope it's February now for you, and it's Labor Day for me, September 4th, 2023. So hope the new year is going good for you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.